Motorola just leaked a phone that could make you forget flagships exist. Your phone dies by dinner. Motorola just leaked one that might not need a charger until tomorrow night. And it's not even a flagship. The Edge 70 Fusion is shaping up to be the first mid-ranger that doesn't feel like a compromise. Huge battery, stupidly bright screen, military-grade toughness, all in a body that still slips easily into a pocket. The real question isn't, is it good? It's, does this finally make paying flagship prices feel stupid? Motorola is keeping the familiar curved edge look, but they've swapped the usual vegan leather for nylon and linen-inspired textures. At least 5 Pantone-style colors. That mint green is already winning. Why now? They're giving people personality without reinventing the wheel. You win with grip and style. The glass slab crowd loses if this texture trend spreads. 6.78-inch quad-curved AMOLED 1.5K 144Hz, HDR10+, up to 5,200 nits peak brightness, Gorilla Glass 7i. They're solving the mid-range looks dead in sunlight problem. 144 Hz isn't marketing fluff anymore. You feel it every time you scroll. This screen punches way above its price class. 7,000 mAh silicon carbon cell with 68W charging. That's not a typo. They're claiming potentially 2 full days of real use in a relatively thin body. Heavy users, commuters, creators, this is your finally moment. The industry loses because all-day battery marketing suddenly sounds weak. And this is where it gets interesting. Snapdragon 7's Gen 3, 8 or 12 GB RAM, up to 512 GB plus microSD. Efficient, not insane, perfect match for that battery. Camera, 50MP Sony LYT-IA main, good low-light reputation. 13MP ultra-wide, 32MP selfie. Realistic expectation. Excellent daylight, surprisingly capable at night. No telephoto. IP69 plus mil STD810H. That's flagship-level protection in a mid-ranger. Software. Android 16 out of the box. 3 OS upgrades promised. Better than most budget phones, but still the weakest link if you keep devices 4 years. Daily usage. Scrolling at 144 Hz feels addictive. Outdoor visibility. Basically never an issue. Battery reality. Expect 10 to 14 hours screen on time without trying. 2-day life for normal people is very plausible. Camera. The LYT-IA sensor should deliver natural colors and detail instead of over-sharpened garbage. Privacy. Less aggressive on-device AI than Pixel, so fewer smart features watching you. Resale. Decent for a mid-ranger, helped by the updates, but still drops faster than flagships after year 3. Long-term, security patches likely 4 years, but features stop earlier. Perfect if you upgrade every 3 years. This is the mid-range fighting back with something flagships can't easily copy. Massive practical endurance without sacrificing thinness. If this succeeds, expect Samsung and Google to stuff bigger batteries into their A-series and Pixel A-series fast. Safe trajectory. Motorola sells millions, forces the industry to stop treating battery life as an afterthought. Risky trajectory, real-world heat or weight issues kill the hype. Unexpected shift. Apple quietly adopts silicon carbon, and we see 6,000 mAh+ in a future iPhone Slim. Your current phone has battery anxiety or looks terrible in sunlight. This could be the smartest upgrade you make all year. You have a recent mid-ranger or flagship with solid battery. Wait for reviews, let the 7,000 mAh claim prove itself. You want latest AI tricks, telephoto zoom, or 7 years of updates. Skip this generation. Already like Motorola's clean software and gestures? This reinforces staying. Otherwise, cross-shop the Pixel 9a and Galaxy A56 when they land. This isn't about Motorola winning 2026. It's about proving that battery life still matters more than most spec sheets admit, and that the race for who can actually deliver it without compromises is wide open. The next 6 months will show who's willing to follow Motorola's lead, and who's still stuck selling yesterday's compromises at today's prices. See you when the real reviews drop.